Hello, it's Melinda from Alexis and Melinda's Art Space. Just coming on with a bit of an experiment. I found these really old rub-ons. Am I really going to admit how old these are in my stash? They're Kaiser Craft rub-ons, and I had them when I had my retail shop, and I closed that when Alexis was 1, and she's now 9.5. So, yeah, that old. You can do the math. I won't admit to that. If I don't say the number out loud, then they're not that old. But they're really, really old rub-ons. And I used a couple and they weren't rubbing on properly. Bits and chunks were being left on the acetate sheet that rub-ons come on. So I thought I'll try some of my gluey things. The first one I'm playing with is Dimensional Magic to see if putting a liquid under the rub-on will help sort of soak into the transfer and make it come off. So the first one I'm doing is Dimensional Magic. The second one's just bog standard white school glue. Just thought I'd do a budget version. And it's all blocked up and can't get it out. The second one I try is actually Liquitex Matte Medium, which is my new favourite. Oh my god, I'm in love with that stuff at the moment. It's expensive in Australia, and that one I picked up that little jar was $10 a little while ago when Spotlight had a clearance. But I'm going to go on the hunt when I use up all my other stuff for some more, because I just love it. It's really good. So it's a matte gel medium, so it's very liquid. So I thought it might soak into the rub-on and help it get off the acetate sheet. Well, you'll see in a minute, it didn't really work. I hate to throw things out, and like many crafters, and I got these rub-ons through my shop, so I probably got them like at wholesale rates, but still, they were $2 or $3. I think they were retailing for maybe $3, $3.50 back then, so they cost me probably about $2 to buy. I didn't really want to throw them out because I hate throwing things out, so I thought I'll see if I can rescue them. So the first one with the Dimensional Magic didn't work that well. This is only sped up 2 times as quick, so I didn't leave it that long because I didn't actually want it to glue the acetate to the page. I'm wondering if leaving it longer would work, like an image transfer, but an image transfer is paper and you've got to like wet it to get it off and really rub it. You can't do that with the plastic, so I don't know. If you've had any luck trying to rescue old rub-ons that won't rub on, let me know, because I probably have a few more packets of these Kaiser Craft ones in my stash. I'm basically going through a lot of my older boxes I've had packed up for quite a few years in storage and getting them out. So that one doesn't work either. It tends to pull up the paper. I'm just putting it onto 210 GSM cardstock. So just some smooth Quill cardstock, Quill brand cardstock that was. Just trying the little solid shapes, the bigger shapes, rubbing them on with a paddle pop stick that come in the kit, and they don't work. So I go, oh, what can I do? As you can see, there's like 3/4 of the sheet left. I don't think this was a new packet when I sort of found it in my stash, so I hadn't used any of these. So I thought, okay, right. So I decided I'll get you. I decided to just rub them all over the bottom of this piece of cardstock, and I do go and do a lot of this off camera because it does wobble my camera. You can see there the images aren't crisp and clean, and bits and chunks are missing. You'll see that a bit more in a minute. So I decide to make decorative punches with my hole punch. Decorative circles I can then stick on my projects as embellishments, because then it doesn't have to look like a butterfly. So I go and throw my experiments in the bin because obviously it didn't work. As you can see, there's lots of rub-on still there, excuse my voice. And I tend to cut out the image from the whole sheet of rub-on so I don't accidentally rub something else on, which won't really matter in this case because I used the whole sheet anyway. But if you're using rub-ons, I particularly cut out the image that I want, and then it's smaller to work with. So you can see how hard I'm rubbing. Rub-on shouldn't be this hard. This is 2 times sped up, so you can sort of see how much I'm having to scratch at the image to get it to transfer. And excuse the shaking camera. And you can see that, look how much is left on the acetate sheet. So I go, right, I'll just punch what I've got and make some really cute embellishments. There we go, zooming in to see. So they don't look like butterflies, they don't look like swirls, but they do look like sort of abstract bits of black stuff on a white circle, to be quite blunt. So I will use those in my art journaling just to add a bit of interest. So that's one thing you can do with old rub-ons. I'd be interested to see what anyone else has had success with, because these Kaisercraft ones, even when they were new, I'm sorry, I'm not bagging Kaisercraft, but even when they were new, yeah, there's certain packets had issues. So I stopped the camera before and just put that back on. So you can see I'm just punching out. Oh, I left a bit of plastic on top of that one, that was good. So just punching out random shapes, as many as I can get, close as I can get. So I'm a bit off camera at the moment. I forgot I'd zoomed it in and forgot to zoom it out. So just getting sort of as close and getting as much on the circle as I can. Not really worrying about what the image is, but you can see I've sort of got some that resemble sort of butterflies. So I had fun. It used up the sheet of rub-ons, got them out of my stash. Now I've got a collection of little black and white images to use, so yay for that. But apart from that, my experiments didn't work. I thought they would. So yeah, let us know if you've used old rub-ons that aren't working properly in a new way to make them work. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.